What is up, my rebels? Mystic Umbria 94 here, and I have an announcement to make. You guys have seen by the title of the video that this is titled MPL. Well, I joined a battle league, and if you guys are familiar with, Shady Penguin in the GBA or the LBA, those other forms of battle leagues that you're in, and you have a draft and such. Well, I am now in the MPL, and I'm filling in for Just Weavile, the guy who founded he's actually coach for the team, Wolverhampton Weaviles. I have taken over as coach of and now I actually substituted his team name as well. I am a coach of the Anaheim Altarius. So I just joined the MPL a few days ago, and I'm really excited to be here. I had my first battle. It's actually week number 8 because we're actually on week 10 right now, but Just Weavile, he wasn't able to attend his week 8 and 9 matches, so I'm actually making up his matches for him right now, and I'd say, I'm off to a decent start. Unfortunately, I did take a loss, but you know what? We all learned from our mistakes, and I joined the MPL because I wanted to get better as a competitive battler. Everyone in this league, is really good. They're really helpful. They're really cool people. I'm glad to be here, guys. I'm learning a lot about competitive battling, just being in here for the past couple of days. Battling with Rizzy actually opened my mind up, to a lot of different kinds of possibilities. So without further ado, I'm actually going to give you guys a real quick team analysis. So I have my Choice Scarf Reckless Mianchow, my Defogging Empoleon, my Assault Vested Venusaur, my Assault Vested Nidoqueen, my Nasty Plot substitute set on my Zoroark, and the typical Life Orb set on your Latios. He has a Mega Slowbro, Chansey, Aggron, Blaziken, Mamoswine, and Fortress. This battle was pretty intense, and it was good. I learned a lot from it. Just battling Rizzy. I mean, he's a good battler, and thank you so much for the GG, man. But without any further ado, man, let's get into this battle. Play it. All right, here we go. Let's play it. Alright, so the first Pokemon he leads off with is his Fortress, as I lead off with my Sama Sensei. Now, I didn't really know what he was going to do here, so, I just went out, and, Mianchow really can't do much to Fortress, so I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to go for the U-turn, get some, a little bit of damage off. And right here, I swap out to my Nidoqueen. I do pack Flamethrower on this Nidoqueen, but he goes for the Volt Switch, and it luckily does not affect the Nidoqueen, though. Gonna get a little bit of Lefty's recovery back. Doesn't quite bring him back up to full health. I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower here, but he does call that, and he switches out to his Sunnyside. And he's gonna take very little damage because Chansey is a complete special defensive wall. Luckily though, I do pack Break on my Nidoqueen, so it actually does some pretty good damage to it. Takes him maybe around, I don't know, maybe a quarter. He goes for the Toxic. I avoid the attack, even though it really doesn't matter anyways, because I am a Poison type. So, I think he's going to call my switch, and I'm going to go out to my Venusaur. Luckily, the Venusaur can resist Toxic, because he's a Poison type, obviously. Doesn't affect my Venusaur. Nice play on my part. I go for the knockoff. Gets rid of that Eviolite. I think it's very pesky to deal with. I think running knockoff is actually a really good play on my part, too, because no one really expects the knockoff on a Venusaur. He's probably predicting me, to probably go for like a Sleep Powder or something like that, but no. I ran an Assault Vest knockoff set, it's kind of cool to run. So out back goes to my Nidoqueen. I don't know why I'm starting so much, goddammit. Goes for the Seismitoss. Nidoqueen takes some pretty good damage. I go back out, I go for my Brick Break. Does a little bit more damage than it did before. Takes him maybe around a quarter of his health. He's going to go for Soft Boiled, and right here we're basically kind of be in a Stall Fest. So he's zapping all that health. Yum. For some reason, I went for the Earth Power because I thought that his special defense was actually weaker than his physical defense. I don't know why I went for Earth Power. I just maybe predicting a switch. I can't even remember the life of me. So he goes for a Seismic Toss again. I go for the Brick Break. Gonna do some really nice damage, but he does go for the Toxic, predicting me to switch out once again. Probably thinking that he was actually going to go for a softball, but no. My whole goal right now is just to try and get him down, basically just try and get some crits. That's why I'm constantly, spamming the shit out of my Brick Break, So I'm pretty much, just spamming this thing, trying to get the mother of all crits, trying to take this guy down. But, crits are only a 12% chance, and, well, in all honesty, I didn't really think I was going to get it anyways. But, I mean, you know what? I prayed. You know what? Sometimes the hack squads can be on my side. I prayed to Mo. So I'm gonna keep on spamming the brick break. Gonna keep on getting the damage off on it. He's gonna go for softball once again. I think basically what he's trying to do right here is he's trying to ensure that he's gonna be at enough health so where he can actually take two softball, where he can actually take 2 brick breaks, and he's able to pull off the seismic toss and get rid of my needle queen. But that's not the case because I do switch out to my Zorok here. He actually thinks it is my Sama. He actually thinks it's actually my Mienshao. So, predicting me to go for the brick break again. He does go for the soft boiled, so I was able to get a nice clean switch out to my Sama Sensei. He's going to withdraw his Chansey though as I go for the high jump kick. And he goes out to his Slowbro. So that's going to do some not too bad damage. Did some pretty good damage. Actually barely even dented him at all. Ha, what do you want to know? Alright, so now I go out to my Latios. He goes for the Ice Beam, predicting that. Damn it, I'm talking too fast. Come on, Mystic, slow down your speed a little bit. Alright, now he Mega Evolves to his Mega Slowbro, and he's going to go for the Ice Beam, predicting me my switch, and his prediction was absolutely correct. So now my Latios has to take an Ice Beam to the face. I go for the Draco Meteor here, and he is actually going to switch out into his Walnut, which is his Fortress once again. Luckily, that Sturdy is not a thing, but it doesn't really matter because Draco, I believe, only does to around maybe middle yellow, high yellow. Yeah, it does. I mean, did a pretty good chunk, but at the same time, it's also crit. I can't even imagine how much it actually would have done. But since Draco Meteor, even though Draco resists on a Fortress, Dragon type resists on a Fortress. Forgive me, but that basically shows me that he's actually a special defensive set, I believe, because in all honesty, Fortress does not have a great special defense. He had to have packed EVs into that. So I go for the Hidden Power here, predicting the stand. I thought it was actually Hidden Power Fire. I actually packed Hidden Power Fire for the Fortress, but unfortunately I forgot to change that before the battle, so it wasn't Hidden Power Fire, it was actually Hidden Power Ice. So Mystic, you're a dipshit, remember that. Alright, he goes up to his Ice Shard, and he's going to do some pretty good damage to me. I thought that I would be able to take at least 1 Earthquake from this thing, but unfortunately, you guys are about to see what happens. Gonna go for the Earthquake, and I am not going to take that very, very well, as you guys are about to see. I thought I'd be able to, to at least take 1, and me go for the Scald, but nah. But I mean, hey, you know what? I really didn't need this thing for my team anyways, because I don't think he didn't run any Stealth Rocks during this battle. I don't remember if he did. But actually, right here, this is actually my my set, my Zorok set. So I predicted him to go for the Ice Shard. I was gonna be able to. Actually, I didn't know what he was going to do. No, I remember now. I was predicting him to switch out because he thought it was my Sama Sensei, me going for high jump kick. So I was going to go for a substitute and start setting up nasty plots. But he actually goes for the knockoff, and that's not good. But luckily, though, right here, he actually does go out to his Slowbro. I go for the Focus Blast, that's going to do some pretty good damage. He still thinks this actually is my Mienshao. So I am in pretty good shape right here. And right here, I go for the Dark Pulse, and this is going to be enough damage to take his Slowbro out of commission. I'm in good shape right now, because Slowbro was probably like the biggest wall on his team I could take, because Slowbro was literally the Pokemon that could wall my whole entire team. But luckily for me, though, I did take it out, but it's really not going to matter anyways. So right here, I swap out because I know that I probably won't be able to take an Ice Shard because he isn't really all that defensive bulky. If he was at full health, he probably would have been able to take one. But as for right now, though, Venusaur is actually going to take a shit ton of damage from that attack. And I go for the Giga Drain right here, but Ice Shard is going to outspeed me once again, because of priority, of course. And I had to sacrifice off Venusaur because I didn't really want to take anything else, from his Pokemon. I want to get a nice clean switch out to my Mienshao, because I knew now that Mienshao was actually going to be, I would have been able to sweep his... I can basically sweep his whole entire team with Mienshao right now. Because high jump kick, it only has like a 90% chance of missing, and I have pretty good luck with the hacks on my side. So I am able to get out the high jump kick, taking out his Mamoswine. I would have been able to sweep his whole entire team if he wouldn't pull this on me. So thinking, you know, like everything's all on the go, he's got Vacuum Wave, and that is going to be able to finish me off. So if he wouldn't have, if he wouldn't have had that Vacuum Wave on his Blaziken, he even admitted to me himself that my Mienshao probably would have swept his whole entire team, because Blaziken's not that, he's pretty frail. I definitely know for a fact that I would have been able to take out his Chansey with one high gym kick. That's not even a joke. And I mean, Reckless on my Mienshao is actually really powerful. And with the current health that he was at, I would have been easily able to take out all of his Pokemon in one shot. No joke. Reckless high gem kick would have easily been able to take out his Blaziken. But luckily, I go for the Side Shock on the Chansey. Life Orb damage takes in, swaps out to his Fortress, predicting me to go for Side Shock once again. Actually, I don't even know about that. But Life Orb damage did take me out. So right here, he thinks this is my Nidoqueen. So it's actually my Zoroark, actually, in fact. I go for the Substitute. He thinks this is my Nidoqueen, so he goes for the Earthquake. I'm actually really surprised that he runs Earthquake on this thing. But you know what? You know, it's all about draft preparation, in all honesty. And I thought, you know what? I actually I did my draft pretty well. If he wouldn't have had Vacuum Wave on that Blaziken, I can tell that this battle would have been a whole new different outcome. But even if, dude, it was actually a really good game. So luckily, I am able to take out his Walnut. I pretty much take him out there. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Goes out to his Drumstick, goes for the Flare Blitz, takes out my my Zoroark. Unfortunately, that goes down. I sound so bored with my ass because before I'd actually recorded this recording before, and it actually sounded really good, but I recorded with the wrong mic. So I'd rather, you know, have like a dry recording, you know, rather than have a mic recording that sounded really shitty. So I got to my Nidoqueen, and he pretty much is able to outspeed me. Bye-bye. Pretty much. Alright, that's it. I lost. He got me 3-0. Still, really good game, Rizzy. I cannot wait to battle all you guys in the MPL. Should be a really fantastic time. If you guys, you know, like the MPL, you know, I will be putting Rizzy's channel in the description below if you guys want to go check him out. He does a lot of competitive battles. He's doing a Pokemon Let's Play of some sort now. I can't remember exactly what you're doing on, buddy, but I mean, you know, I'm probably gonna go watch it, and maybe, you know, maybe some of my subs will go check it out too. Anyways, guys, in MPL, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. This is my first battle with the MPL, and I cannot wait to battle all the rest of you guys in the league, because like I said before, you know, I may not be the best battler in the world, but you know what? Hey, you know what? I'm learning. You know what? Everyone learns. That's why I joined the MPL, was to better myself as a battler. Anyways, you guys, I'm Mr. Gumber94, and I will see you guys on the next MPL match. Take it easy, guys.